All right. So assuming this goes well, I might upload this to YouTube tomorrow. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I stream over on Twitch at Rebecca Versus. You can go watch live there. Maybe I'll start streaming on YouTube. I don't know. No, Don Pedro, it's road biking. Although, now that you mention it, that's a good question. Wait, did I just assume it was road biking? I feel like mountain biking would be way harder. Yeah, paved roads. Okay. I was like, holy shit, uh-oh. Should I be training on the mountain bike? Which I do have now. Yeah, I am not ready. I've taken one mountain biking class. Okay. All right, so the game is 30 Days Lost in Space. I've got this little kit of goodies that I will learn how to do, hopefully, assuming this all goes well. Welcome to a strange new world. Oh, it's Robert Picardo. We got a video from Robert Picardo. I already am very happy with this.
This is astronaut Terry Virts.
My name is Robert Picardo.
It's Carrie Byron from Mythbusters.
They did on
Welcome
Cameo.
to your new robotics class.
I'd like to welcome all you new inventors getting your
Do they legally
hobby kits
have
and
to
adventure
include the
kits.
Cameo
I just want to welcome you to
logo?
the Adventure Kit.
I just wanted to welcome all you lovely students to your adventure
Like,
kits.
we didn't actually pay these people.
Here is your task. You must
Real
successfully
money.
use your adventure kit to repair your spacecraft and get home alive.
What? School's gotten way cooler since when I was there. I mean, you guys get an at-home STEM learning kit. So
Okay,
that
this
you
might be
can
targeted
learn
towards
code and
children.
circuits.
Who
That
don't
is
know what Cameo
so
is.
Awesome.
And this was an important part of developing who you are.
Woz, figure out your
what
camera.
you like and what you'll be good at. The sorts of things
Upgrade
you'll
your
be doing.
phone,
You have
Woz.
challenges. You have goals to achieve to get through one after another. And I believe that is one of the best, most fun ways to learn.
The key to whatever career you do, if you're going to be an astronaut or you're going to be a robotics person or a coder or a doctor or an artist or an author,
No,
whatever
just
it is
astronaut.
you're going to do,
Just
I
here
think the
for
most
my
important
astronaut
thing is to have
training.
this lifelong love of learning.
I congratulate you for your interest in this field because it shows that you are very forward-looking.
I hope you have the sort of fun in your life that I had in mind.
Woz, I can
no matter
see
where you
clear
find
up your nose
these
to your
kind
brain.
of, hobby kits. They're so good. I loved all the electronic ones today.
Congratulations.
Oh, boy.
Wish you the best. Best of luck.
Thank you, Robert. Robert Picardo earning his Cameo money there. Okay. Some of your friends these aren't your friends. You bought them on Cameo. That's not what friendship means. We're already learning the wrong lessons here. All right. Oh, there's a... Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to have to install some stuff, I think. Indy should have a Cameo. That's a good idea. I did buy a Cameo from Tuna the dog. Tuna is like a chihuahua with buck teeth that's like popular on Instagram. And I have a friend who got married during quarantine. And I was in charge. I was one of the people in charge of doing her bachelorette Zoom. And so I found Tuna the dog. She's a huge fan of Instagram dogs. And Tuna was on Cameo. So I bought a Cameo. And Tuna like ate pasta while wearing like wedding attire. And Tuna's person wished my friend a happy wedding. It was very funny. Hey, Auntie, how are you? Thank you for the resub. But no, you don't need to buy Andy's friendship on Cameo. You get it just by coming to this stream.
I'm speaking to you from rescue.
We should do a treat. Hold on. Okay.
Greetings.
It's true.
I'm
It's
speaking
Auntie.
to you from Rescue Shuttle Control. You have triggered an automated rescue protocol on this emergency ship, which will attempt to guide you through the process of activating and flying this rescue craft to safety. Now,
All right, so he didn't have the budget for a 17-minute long cameo from an actor. I get that. Yes. I don't mean to just be dunking on this. I'm genuinely very excited to do this, but I'm going to be dunking on this a bit.
process may take weeks, but our job is to assist you in this effort.
Okay.
I am a pre-recorded AI.
Are you?
Who will attempt to give you all the information necessary for your success.
Okay.
Our telemetry information indicates that you have activated a rescue craft that has been sitting dormant for several centuries.
Oh.
This is a problem because this technology will likely be quite unfamiliar.
It is very artificial. Let's give him credit.
Ancient
I think this qualifies as AI.
Electronics in school. But don't worry. I have been programmed to guide you through learning what you need to know. And a step-by-step process over the coming days will allow...
Trick. All right. It's called 30 Days Lost in Space. I actually asked for this. Yeah, this is Overwatch 3. This is Sigma. This is the new Sigma upgrade. They nerfed Sigma a bit. I actually asked for this for Christmas, and I got it. I got an Instagram ad. They're so good. Instagram ads are too good. And it was like, oh, you learn programming. It's probably for children, but I would like to learn programming, and I'd like to know what all of these wires and things do. So you buy the kit, you sign up, and then you go through these lessons for children.
Allow you to master the knowledge needed to bring this old spaceship to life and to return you safely.
You're going to see a lot more ads for it after this. Instagram
You have already
knows.
figured out that your rescue shuttle is operated using primitive 21st century computers and electronics.
It's
So our
true.
first step will be to get you started on the basics of those systems.
Okay.
Now, direct neural inputs haven't been invented yet.
Shit.
So all the information going to and from your ship's computer will make use of keyboard input and old-fashioned wired electronic connections. In particular, something called a USB port.
Oh,
We
I have one of those.
A USB cable here that should look like the one on your
I
ship.
have it.
A special purpose
Type
computing
B
device
even,
called
Jesus.
the Hero is vitally important to us.
Oh, that's
for
what's in here, I think.
being able to control your ship's systems and functions.
Here.
The Hero is this device right here, and you should find that among the materials on your rescue shuttle.
Okay.
This Hero will communicate, as I said, through the USB cable with your computer.
I'm scared to touch
And
things.
21st century computers
Uh-oh.
used different software operating systems.
I'm gonna
such
need an
as
extender.
Mac OS or Windows, which you may have heard of in your ancient history classes. Now, the information available to us is limited, and we can't tell which of these your ship's computer requires for functioning. So at this point, it'll be up to you to pause
Oh, no.
and find out
I have to find
what
this out?
operating system
by
your
myself?
ship's computer is using, and then follow the
This,
instructions that you provided on your
This
ship.
cable is
It
in
will
no
allow
way
you
long
to
enough.
Install the Arduino software necessary to communicate
Because I do
with
have...
your Hero controller.
Let's see. I can
Once
put
that
it...
step is
No.
successfully completed, then we can
All right,
continue
hold on.
and resume.
Quiet, you, doctor. All right, hold on. I should have a printer cable that is a little longer. The question is, what have I done with it? Is it plugged into the printer? No, don't be ridiculous. Why would it be? Okay. Let's search through the ship to see if we can find a shoebox full of cables. Oh, good. We did find a shoebox full of cables. Now, to see if we can find... Aha! What do we have here? Oh my gosh, who used this ship before me? Some fucking YouTuber? Needs a bunch of clamps. Thank God this rescue ship is equipped with a soft box and a clamp to hold it up. A couple of ring lights and a GoPro. This is me. I actually cleaned my office back in the fall, and this is what I came up with. These used to be spread out all over the office, so this is actually quite nice and neat. All right, we found a better option. I think I've got a USB port over here that's free. Maybe. No. That would be too easy. I've got... Really? How do I only have one USB port on the back of this overpriced monitor? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. This is not the easiest thing to see. Wait, maybe there is another one back there. Hold on. Aha! I did it, you guys. Oh, man. Being an astronaut's harder than I thought. All right, you can go into the rat's nest, and you go in here. Yay! Sounds! And a light. A couple of lights. Blinky. Can you see on the... Maybe this is better on this side. Let me see how that looks. The Indie Cam is slightly delayed for some reason. It's 0G. Well, we're not in space despite the name of the thing being 30 Days Lost in Space. We've already detected a mistake here in that we are actually in Subnautica. We've crashed into an ocean on an alien planet and are currently beneath the waves. Okay. Done.
First day instruction session and run your hero through its first test program.
Oh.
But before we do that, go ahead and follow the instructions provided for installing the Arduino software on your computer.
Okay. I guess that's this kid. It's okay, Matt. I'll just
started with setting up your hero board.
I'll just
on a Windows
save.
Machine. We'll need to install a total of 2 things.
Okay.
The first one will be the drivers, so that we can talk to the hero board.
Could this video have been?
And the second thing we'll need is the IDE, so that we can
an
write
essay
code and upload that said code.
Could this video have been several bullet points?
If you're using anything other than Windows, check the links below. because this video doesn't apply to you. And let's get started with installing on this computer side. So to start off, I'm
Derek
gonna open the
looking
web browser. I'm
motherfucker.
going to go to inventor.io/downloads.
Oh, okay.
Now on the download page, it's going to have a link for PC and Mac drivers. And since we're using Windows, I'm going to install the Windows drivers. And you can get those from this link here.
Okay.
So
I'll just
I'm gonna download the
randomly
Windows Inventor USB drivers.
open
from,
whatever.
The link. And then I will open them.
Yep.
On the Windows machine.
Sure.
And we'll install
I trust
what is
you
necessary
completely.
to talk to the board.
Okay. Done. I got that. You guys can't see it, but I did get that pop-up.
And you should see the drive is successfully pre-installed in advance pop-up window setting, meaning that we shouldn't have any issues once we install the IDE to talk directly to the board. If you would like, you can close out of this, and then we're going to install the IDE next, and that starts with going to arduino.cc/download. Once you're on the page, you're going to want to go down to here where it says Windows download options if you're using Windows 7 or newer, which I think most of you would be.
Probably.
You want to click the link here to install
Nope.
the executable for this. You can click just download.
I'll
You
come
don't
back and donate.
donate anything. And the download will begin, and then once it's done, you can, just like the USB installer, you can click this and it should install the IDE.
Alright, I am now installing that. This motherfucker read the
Just
warranty.
close it by
Or
clicking
the,
X,
yeah.
And then make sure that all
The
this
user
is
agreement.
fine. Click install. And
What a
it should
loser.
extract everything and install it as necessary.
A few moments later.
When you see this pop
Oh.
up, you can just click install. And once again, hit install, install. And that's just installing some of the COM ports.
Still working on that
so
part.
That the Arduino can locate.
I don't know that we're actually going to get into the
when you want to upload it.
heavy lifting
Close.
on this session.
And now you should have, if I go to the desktop, the Arduino software should be on here. If it's not, you can also just type in Arduino, and if it shows up,
Hold
and
on,
the
it's still installing.
applications, then either way it should work. You can click it from either one.
I'm going to have
Now
to
here
pause.
is the blank setup of the Arduino IDE.
Hold on, Derek. I'm not there yet. Alright. I'm now opening Arduino. Allow access. Okay, I'm there now.
Which is what we'll be using to upload your code to the board on. So for real quick, just to make sure everything's installed correctly, I'm going to plug in the board, and then I'm going to upload a sample code of Blink to the board to make sure that everything is
Ooh,
working.
am I going to learn to code already?
And to do that, I'm going to go to File, Examples. I'm going to go to Basics, and I'm going to click on the Blink file.
Wait,
And then I'm going to go to Tools.
wait,
I'm going to go to Board and make sure that Arduino Uno is selected.
wait.
And I'm going to go to Port, and I'm going to select the COM port that shows up.
It's
For
too
mine,
fast.
COM
You're going too
3.
fast, Derek.
I'm going to go to File, Examples. I'm going to
Okay.
go to Basics, and I'm going to click on
I
the
got Blink.
file. And then I'm going to go to Tools.
Tools.
I'm going to go to Board and make sure that Arduino Uno is selected.
It
And
is.
I'm going to go to Port, and I'm going to select the COM port that shows up. For mine, it's COM 3. If it's not, try something else. You might have another device plugged in somewhere else that it's.
Oh, I don't
thinks
know
is
which
USB
port.
for some reason. And I'm going to click Upload. And now.
I might be about to upload something to my webcam.
Correctly, which it should. It says done uploading. It compiled the code and uploaded it. And now you can see on the board it blinks on, off,
Oh!
off, on, off.
I did it.
For a second. And you can change that just to confirm that you wrote that. I'm going to change these variables here from 1000 and 1000 to 100 and 100. and it should blink much faster. So I'm going to re-upload that same code.
Oh, so I do the delays
There you
to
go.
100.
So with that, everything should be installed and talking correctly to the hero board. If yours is not, for whatever reason, you did
it
all
worked.
the steps in this video and it's still not talking to the board, you can either leave a comment down
Hack
below.
the planet!
And we can try to help you there, or you can email
I'm a coder.
Conventure.io and we can try to help you there as well.
I'm a coder, Harry. All right. I did it. Back up to the doctor.
We'll return to this discussion following that.
Thank you, Matt. Oh,
Welcome back.
thank you.
At this point, you should have successfully installed the software on your computer necessary to work with the hero, with our controller.
Yes.
In the days ahead, our plan is to work on building.
I would like to stop it
electronic
from
systems
blinking now, please.
Alongside the computer code.
He
that
didn't
will
teach me
function
how to
with
do
those
that.
electronic systems in order to produce the desired capabilities and results that we will need in order to get your shuttle flying. We'll start out simple with small steps, and then with each succeeding day, we will add new features and new knowledge until at the end you're expert and you will have acquired the ability to fly this shuttle to a safe harbor. Today, we will start with just a very modest test. In fact, we won't actually be building any external circuitry outside the hero, and we will wait to do that until tomorrow's session.
I hope you're going to teach me how to
Today,
turn off blink.
We'll just be testing our ability to command the hero and have it blink some of its
God damn
onboard
it.
lights. This is a warm-up for doing some of the more important and practical jobs
No,
that we have ahead of us.
Sir, I need to know how to turn it off.
And unless you have previous experience, some of the instructions and some of the code that we'll be using will seem obscure at first. And don't worry, in tomorrow's sessions, we will be going back and more slowly reviewing the new concepts, the new language that's needed to follow everything. So
Okay.
don't be worried if some of these things go by fast in today's example. But to get started today, we will have our hero run a pre-saved example program.
Okay.
This pre-saved
Is it under Blink?
example is called Blink.
It's blink.
And it should be available
Hi, Cadbury.
to you, using your Arduino software. So we will focus our attention now on our code window and work through getting the Blink program accessed and run on our hero.
Look,
On
man.
the screen, when you begin your Arduino software, you'll probably be presented with a
What if I just
more or
close
less
the blink window?
blank sketch window. And in this particular sketch
No,
window,
it's still going.
there are some somewhat unfamiliar items showing, but they show us something that you will see in common to all of your code projects going forward.
I do
as
see
we
that
go
window,
through
by the way,
the
even though you
sessions
guys
ahead.
can't see
We'll
mine.
talk more in future sessions about the exact syntax of these constructions, but the things that you'll see in common here are construction called setup and another construction here called loop. And for now, all you need to know is that the instructions inside setup will run a single time when you activate your hero, and the instructions that are placed inside loop will be executed repeatedly over and over again, at least until the hero is shut off. And so these will be the basic structure that we'll be using for constructing more complicated and more sophisticated
Got it.
programs moving forward.
All right, the
So for
last
now,
guy was
rather
too
than
fast.
Writing our own code
guy's too
right
slow.
now, we will access through the file menu here.
Got a real
File,
Goldilocks problem here.
Examples. And under examples, we have a lot of different choices, and we're going to go to basics. And under basics, select blink.
Yeah, I know.
So up comes another window containing the Blink program. Now, there's a good deal here that might be confusing, and we're not going to dwell on it right now. a lot of comment lines and background information. But we will go down here to the bottom to the meat of the code and look and see that just as before, in our blank example before, we have a setup routine and we have a loop routine. We'll be learning more about the exact proper construction of these statements in our code. But for now, it should be fairly clear what they're intended to do from the names that they have. There's only one thing happening in setup right now, and it's using a command called pin mode. Now, pin is referring to the outputs that are available on your hero board, and we'll be connecting our electronic circuits to various pins on it. Now, in this particular case, we're not actually using an external pin. We're using one of the built-in functions of the hero. And so pin mode, in this case, is accessing LED built-in, stands for light emitting diode built-in. So we're going to be blinking one of the lights that's built in to the hero board.
Got it.
And the function that we're assigning to that particular pin is output, which means we're going to tell it what to do. In this case, very simple thing, we're just going to tell it to either turn on or turn off. So that's all that's happening.
Cadbury, it's because IndyCam is just
in loop
on a delay for some reason.
Things happening as well.
I'm not actually sure if I can fix that.
One of the functions that we'll use frequently is called digital write, and it tells a particular pin to do something. So in this case, digital write is telling LED built-in, the one that
hold on, I gotta pay attention.
Output function up above here, to go high, or in other words,
I can only debug one thing at a time.
And following that command to turn the LED on, there's a command to do nothing for a specified period of time. That is to delay. In this case, we're asking it to delay for 1,000 milliseconds. And so that is the same as 1 second. So it will wait with the light on for 1 second. Then we digital write and set it to low, which will turn the light off. And then wait another 1,000 milliseconds. And then, since this is a looping function, repeat over and over again. So the final result should be that we should see the built-in light on the hero board blink on, off, 1 second at a time, and that should continue indefinitely. So that's our example program. We want to see if it will successfully run. Now, what we should have done before doing all of this is we should have checked to make sure that the hero is correctly connected to the computer and configured correctly. Of course, the first thing that we need to do to activate the hero is to plug in using the USB cable to our computer. And so you can see that upon plugging the hero in to the USB, we have some lights on that indicate that it is connected to power and it's alive.
What if we just...
I'm going to come over here to the code window and I'm going to check and see whether or not things are configured
at least for now
as they should be. So, for example, if I look under Tools, I see that I do have this connected to the board Arduino Uno, which is the correct selection among all these possibilities. The Arduino Uno is the one that we should be using for our hero board. So check and make sure that's the case. Another thing that's important is to make sure that we are communicating over the USB serial port. And so you can see that the port here is USB serial 1420, and not, for example, Bluetooth or some other connection that is not appropriate for us. So those all seem to be correct. And so I can go ahead now and try to upload this code to the hero. And if it is successful, it should begin to execute that code, and we should be seeing the onboard LED blinking according to the instructions.
I did already do that, but I'll do it again.
In order to upload it, we click on the upload arrow right here at the top of our window. And after just a second or two, we should see the hero functioning as intended. The onboard LED is now blinking on 1 second, off 1 second, on 1 second, off 1 second. So this is gratifying, and it's telling us that our hero is communicating.
It is gratifying.
Ready to perhaps ask
well, it was 10 minutes ago when I did it.
Now, you can see that we controlled the hero by giving it instructions through the code that we wrote, and in this case, code that someone else wrote, and then upload it. And among the things that we'll be doing in the future is we'll be modifying code, testing it, finding bugs, finding mistakes, and modifying them.
Ooh.
And we'll just give a little example here before we finish in order to give an idea of what you might do as you're working.
I swear to God, are you going to tell me to make it blink faster?
Off blinking sequence of commands. But I also wrote my own set of commands to replace those that I thought might be worth trying out to see if they would work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete those lines. Let's see if I can select them and delete them, and replace them with a new set of lines. You'll notice that there are more now, and they're slightly different. I'm still turning the light on and off, but in this case, what I'm doing is I'm doing it with a different set of timing.
Am I supposed to
I'm
type all
only
that?
leaving the light on for 150 milliseconds, and then turning it off, and doing that 3 times in rapid succession. And then, so there's high, high, high 3 times.
Oh, well, it looks like I could just copy and paste. Wouldn't that make more sense?
So this, when I upload it, should change the pattern of flashing from on and off to 3 short flashes and then a long pause and then repeat. So when I write new code, it's usually a good idea to test and make sure that there aren't any mistakes in it. So I will click the verify button to make sure that it compiles correctly. It gave me no error messages. It says that it was done compiling. So now I'll go ahead and upload it as I did before. So as I upload the code now, you can see that once it's done, there I have 3 fast blinks and a long wait, 3 fast blinks and a long wait. You may want to try your own modifications of this kind just to make sure that you understand how this all works, although we'll be learning more about how to construct code that doesn't have errors in construction in it as we work through tomorrow's session and the days following. So to this point, this has basically gotten us where we wanted to go on the first day, which was got our hero successfully operating and connected to our computer. Once you have succeeded in running these tests on your hero and your local ship's computer, you'll be ready to start learning more about electronic circuits, about computer code, and steps that will be necessary to get you flying and off the planet. We look forward to
I'm good at this, you guys.
Day 1 progress and your success in today's task and your readiness to
hey Ryan.
More things. So until our next communication session, we look forward to hearing from you. So stay safe and good luck until tomorrow. Signing off.
Thank you, Doctor. All right, I did it. He never actually told me how to stop it. I guess I could just delete the whole thing, right? Like, what if I just X? And then upload. I did it. I made the light stop blinking. Basically, guys, I'm a programmer now. I'm ready for my $200,000 a year job with Meta or whoever. Oh, mark complete. Oh, I see they've got the code there for you. This is Overwatch 3. I'll work on 4. I got to get in touch with this guy first, though, so he can reprise his role. All right. That was actually like the appropriate amount of time because yeah, now I can get ready for the old bike ride. But yeah, all right, so tomorrow we'll do day 2. If you're watching this on YouTube, come on over to Twitch if you want to watch live. Otherwise, I'm something of a programmer myself. Exactly. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm glad that we got our initial problems with OBS fixed. And yeah, now I'm ready to fix my spaceship and get out of this hellhole. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Peace out.